matchup right here between the two clear power players on the college football landscape. Extra intensity and intrigue when the Big Ten collides with the SEC. Welcome, folks, to the classic Cotton Bowl right in the heart of Dallas, Texas. As we'll see the #1 team in the country, the Texas Longhorns, taking on a squad from the Big Ten, the USC Trojans. For EA Sports College Football, Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kirk Hermstreet. Kirk, let's get right to the action. The Trojans will kick this away to start us off. Bringing it out. It's Moore. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Back to pass. It's Manning. Here's a throw underneath to the tight end. Tackle made after a solid gain. They'll spot the ball for 31. Well, the defense knows, Kirk, might take more than one tackler to bring this tight end down.
Well, anytime as a defense, you always want to rally to the football. But against this guy, you especially want to do that because you saw he breaks through that first arm tackle. I thought he might be able to pick up even more yards, but good job of getting extra hats to the ball.
1st and 10 play coming up. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Catch made on the left side. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play.
We see this all over the country now in college football. Defensive backs staying back a little bit deeper, forcing the quarterback to have to throw things in front. I like the decision here by the quarterback.
He's in the clear. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball into enemy territory. 1st down now at the 40.
Well, good push up front here in this back. I tell you, he's got some outstanding vision to be able to find those creases, to be able to get positive yards, and here he gets the 1st down.
Off the play fake, looking to throw. Caught in the flat by the running back. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
That's what I love about this guy. He has the ability to sneak out of the backfield. The quarterback's able to find him open, checks it down for a nice gain.
Pass caught. 2nd down now. Play fake, looking to throw. Pass complete on a crossing route. They make the stop at the 25, but it's 1st and 10 for this offense.
This is why running the football is so important. You run the ball and then you go play action. It affects the eyes of the safeties and the linebackers and frees up some space for the tight end to be able to pick up a nice gain.
Breaks a tackle on the play and makes a decent gain.
It's a good, solid gain. 5 or 6 yards. Love to see that from the running game.
The Longhorns are going to cash in this red zone trip. To the air, it's Manning. Looking for his big tight end. He makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Texas.
Well, when everybody's covered, the tight end can be a quarterback safety blanket, especially when you're looking towards the end zone. Great catch to get them in for the touchdown.
BAT is good. They jump in front, 7-0. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And the returner elects to fair catch it. No return. The The offense with 3 tight ends now in first down, trying to create a mismatch. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. They test the middle and get stuffed. That is just not open for business today. And the Trojans will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. Throwing up play action. He's running out of time here. That pass is incomplete. Unclear who the intended receiver was that time.
Chris, we're all guilty of this. We all look at the big plays, the quarterbacks, the offense, how many points, how many yards. Sometimes we overlook the most important aspect of the game, the offensive line. You've got to do a good job consistently protecting the quarterback, and it all comes down.
Breaks into the clear. Oh, and he hits out of bounds after a really nice game there. The Trojans starting a new series here on 1st and 10.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on 3rd down, get him the ball.
And the defense swarms not much of a gain on that completion. They're backed up here trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. To throw, it's Mayava. Moves out of the pocket. Scrambling around now, looking downfield. Powering through a tackle. They finally get him down, but not before he reaches the 28. And the Trojans pick up first down yards to keep the drive going.
Look at this, Chris. After that big gain and a first down, they're already at the line of scrimmage, ready to get this up-tempo offense cranking.
Run it up the middle, but stuffed for no gain.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Offense getting set for a 2nd down here to begin the quarter. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Pulls it in. It's Jordan. Here he goes. They bring him down to the 13. This offense really threatening now to score. It'll be first down. And the Trojans are in the red zone. Handoff running right. The defense swarms him in the backfield. He had nowhere to run, loses 2 yards. Been a really solid drive, and now a challenge here coming up on 2nd and 13. He's got it near the end zone. And he will score. Touchdown, Southern Cal.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. He's tackled at the 17, so it would have been better to leave it in the end zone for a touchback. And the first play of the drive now coming up from the 17-yard line. Back to throw. It's Manning. Finds his man. He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker.
Hey, they get some positive yards here, but just from sitting up here looking down, Chris, you kind of have a sense that they wanted a little bit more on that play.
That completion makes it 2nd and medium. Here comes a handoff. He's tackled short of the 30, but that's good enough for a first down.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear a defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
The gain moves the ball to the 34.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Oh, the pass rush gets home.
Well, that's the one thing about a guy that always feels that he can rely on his legs. He's always trying to make a play, and this time he just wasn't able to get away from the defense, and that is a big loss for the offense.
Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. He's wide open. Look out. He brings him down, but it's a big play all the way to the 43.
Well, if I'm this defense, you get these guys to 3rd down, you better bracket or double team some kind of coverage rolled to this receiver to take him away. This guy makes another big play.
We'll take a quick pause before the half as we reach the 2-minute timeout. The Longhorns line up on 1st and 10 now. They'll run it here. Picks up 3 yards, so 2nd and 7.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
And here comes play number 6 on this drive. They're going to run it here. They bring him down, but not before he gets inside the 30-yard line. And that run is good for 1st down yardage. A new set of downs for this offense. Here's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. Dropping back. It's Manning. Checks this down to the running back. They finally bring him down, but the offense set up now. 1st down from the 15.
Chris, I love the versatility of this running back. We're seeing what he can do on full display on this drive. He's been running the football very well. This time, they get him the ball out of the backfield, catching it, and he gets another
touchdown, Longhorns. Strong game by this quarterback. They were backed up to start the drive, but some bold play calling, great execution, and they reached the end zone.
You know, it's easy to just kind of pull your horns in and get conservative when you're pushed way back close to your own goal line, but not this offense. They came out, showed the confidence that they have in their quarterback, and it paid off. Nice touchdown.
Automatic on the PAT. And here's the fair catch by the return man. So here we go, the first play of the drive, less than a minute to play before halftime. There's some pre-snap movement, back in motion. Grab behind the line, it's Jordan. Stopped right there at the line, no gain. They'll have to hurry now, 2nd down with the clock ticking. Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. Fired into a tight window and picked off. And he'll be taken down, but after a good return.
Love to see defensive backs who are able to locate the football and break on the ball and be able to go up and make a clean interception. Great play here.
Pre-snap motion from the offense. On 1st down, it's play action. The receiver makes the catch. Defense reacts quickly, a very short gain on the play. The offense will now quickly spend a timeout.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
Longhorns are in the red zone. Scanning the field, it's Manning. He escapes the pocket. Oh, the pass is picked off. Breaks into the open. Past the 50. At the 30 now. Past the 10. They bring him down, and a chance to turn that into points just before halftime.
Chris, not only the awareness to come up with the interception, but the speed and athletic ability on the return. I thought he was going to take it all the way back, but the offense just did enough to keep him out of the end zone.
Defense spends their second timeout to try to regroup. First and goal. Can the offense punch it in and tie the score before the half? The quarterback will just sneak it now. The offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. Second down, we're going to throw it. And it's caught! Touchdown, USC!
Let's go! What a fantastic half we've had here. You talk about a last-minute lead change through the air, and we can only hope the second half's going to be as exciting as this has been.
And the PAT is good. And with that extra point, we're all tied up now in the second quarter. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. Ticking away. Time for just one more play before halftime. Scanning the field. It's Manning. Pressure is coming. And the pass falls incomplete. No time left on the first half clock. And so that will wrap up a very interesting first half of play. Stay tuned for the halftime break. The Longhorns will kick it away to get us going in the second half. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Motion by the back. Defense better adjust. Grab behind the line. It's Jordan. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. And the Trojans will come to the line to run the hurry-up. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Looks to the left, and it's complete. Stop at the 36. That's good enough to move the sticks. The drive stays alive with that first down completion. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game. Held him just at 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. And the back now goes in motion. Cut quickly. He's in the clear. They make the stop after a huge play. Moves the ball to the 35. And the Trojans pick up enough for a first down.
Okay, here they go. Big first down, good pickup, and they are off and running.
Caught behind the line. It's Jordan. Tackle is made. It's a short gain, well short of the marker. That completion makes it second and medium. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play.
The offense has had really good rhythm in this drive, running the ball, throwing the football. It seems like every play has been positive yards until that stop right there by the defense.
Can they convert on third down and keep this drive rolling? That goes in motion now. Let's see how the defense adjusts. Looking to pass. It's Fox. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up fourth down now. And the Trojans will look to convert here on fourth down. So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their first of the half. So now on fourth down, out comes the field goal unit, trying to knock it through from 48 yards away. He missed it. Off target that time. That one's off target, and the game will remain tied.
Well, that's going to go down as an empty possession for this offense. No points as he's off target. Now you can see he's hanging his head. A poor kicker.
Takes the ball, tries the right side here. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Well, you see this with a lot of backs. There's a tendency to want to try to bounce it to the outside. Now, sometimes the play calls for it, but you know the coaches are telling them to follow the blockers and execute the plan.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Running back grabs it on the screen. And that play is blown up. Defense makes the tackle in the backfield.
Boy, just a great job here by this defense, sniffing out the screen. They were not fooled at all. He caught that ball. He had nowhere to go, and it's a loss of yardage.
Lets it go quickly. Catch made in space. Look out. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Well, this is why this guy's one of the top wide receivers in college football. It's third down. The defense knows you're probably going to go to him, and they still can't stop him from coming down with a big play.
Longhorns getting set on 1st and 10. Handoff to the back. Eludes a tackle. They stop him at the 22. This offense in great scoring position now.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up. The back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on first down.
Here's a 1st and 10 play. He'll hand it off. Breaks free. They get him down, but that's a solid gain. Second down play coming up for this offense. Keep it on the ground. Running back has a handoff. And the tackle is made, but the offense now is set up. 1st and goal from the 9.
And that's a good, nice, crisp run for a first down. Don't forget, good blocking up front by the big fellas. And this running back, he just seems to have a nose for that first down marker. A few more runs like this, and he's going to be getting into a rhythm for sure.
The game could come down to this possession. All tied up, 1st and goal. Can they punch it in? Tackle down at the 3 after the catch. Defense up against it now.
Boy, tight windows as always down here. They have trust in throwing it. They just have to be smart.
Coming up, 2nd down and goal. On the ground, trying to punch it in for the score. He's swallowed up at the line. Could not get past that big defensive tackle.
It was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
And he will be stuffed for no gain.
Boy, the defense does their job and keeps them out of the end zone. Now it brings up a 4th down late in this game. As a head coach, you've got to make a decision and go for the field goal to take the lead here.
They'll keep the kicker on the sideline, try to break the tie with a touchdown here late. They'll try to muscle toward the end zone on the ground. Oh, they've stopped him short. What a fourth down play, and they will take over on downs now.
How about the offense being aggressive? They decide to go for it here, and I got to give all the credit to this defense. Being aware, anticipating the call, knowing exactly where they needed to make the stop, and they did it.
The offense begins this drive, backs to their own goal line, set up at the 3. Looking to throw. It's Fox. And he can't hold on right in his hands, and he dropped it.
Well, that's everything you want to see from an offense. Great execution. The line gave the quarterback time. Quarterback makes a great read, throws it to his guy, and the receiver drops it. Now he's going to have to shake that off and get ready to make that next play.
Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. He's back to throw again on 2nd and 10. And this pass is caught. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play. And the Trojans come up to the line in the hurry up.
Well, these big pass plays can jumpstart this offense a bit, and here they go with the tempo, looking to get this defense confused and out of position.
Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there.
Well, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
Second down play coming up. Looking to throw it again. The sure hands. It's Lane. And the play is good enough for a first down. They'll move the ball to the 44.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
And the Trojans are moving quickly down the field. And the motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust. Looking for the wideout. Caught over the middle. It's Lane. Takes a big shot there from the defense, but moves the sticks. First down. They'll crank the tempo here for this next play. He hands it off from the gun. The gain is 3. Now it's 2nd down and 7. They'll hurry to the line here with the clock running. Back to throw. It's Fox. Short pass finds the tight end. They bring him down just short of the marker, inches away from a first down.
Well, that's the thing with this guy. You've got the ability to flex him out. He shows his versatility and what he can do from that slot position. He could be the quarterback safety blanket.
Back in motion now. On 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it here. It's a wide receiver screen. Make the stop, but good enough for a first down at the 29.
Love to see a quarterback who looks for a matchup on 3rd down. Sees his go-to guy who's got a favorable matchup, gets the ball to him for a first down.
And the Trojans with 1st and 10 here. Ball handed off. Defense makes the stop after a 5-yard gain, so 2nd and 5. Tremendous crowd atmosphere now in the final minute of play. The offense with some pre-snap eye candy. Same tailback, another carry. He stopped, but he gets a first down. And the Trojans hustle to the line to run the hurry-up. It's a shotgun run call.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. That's exactly what we saw right there.
Offense will keep it on the ground here. Not much on that play, brought down short.
Well, it all really comes down to this right now, Chris. You know, you're already in field goal range. You have a chance to maybe work a little bit closer. But let's face it, this defense, they're shooting those gaps. They're trying to come up with a loss of yardage, maybe trying to rip the ball out. Offense has to be incredibly smart with their play call and make sure you align that kicker where he's very comfortable to potentially hitting this game-winning field goal.
And a timeout is taken. Just 3 seconds left. Time for one last play. And out comes the field goal unit. And a timeout is taken. Just 3 seconds left. Time for one last play. Looks like the coach decides to go for 3 points here. Here comes the field goal team. And he knocks it through. What pressure. That was automatic. A game winner. So what an entertaining battle here today. But in the end, Kirk, the #1 ranked team couldn't make enough plays to dodge the upset here.
Well, it's hard to have your fastball working every single week when you have that bullseye. And sometimes the pressure is just too much. And you make some mistakes that you don't normally do. And I think that's exactly what we saw today.
And that is going to do it. We enjoyed being here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. And this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.